Hello, Melissa Dillon here, live on my personal page on Facebook, and I am in the hotel hallway. David and the baby fell asleep. Oh my God, it was so adorable. She actually woke up, sat up, looked around, and then fell back on the bed, and then David patted her butt and she fell asleep, which is so rare, because like, if she ever wakes up, like I have to be the one with the boob to put her back to sleep. So it was super cool watching her literally sit up and then David putting her back to bed. But we have been in a hotel the last few days because I told David, I was like, I want to do some work. Like there's certain things I want to do, and it's so hard to accomplish these things at home because there's so many things. Like I got to clean this, I got to do that, like I got to do this. Like my mind is just on fire when I'm at the house, and it's like trying to sit down to work, and then of course you get interrupted and all the things happen. And so I was like, I just want to go to a hotel because there's no responsibilities. All I do is sit and I work. And it's what I did before in the past when I needed to, when I was getting my master's degree, I had to complete an entire course. And it was actually the instructor training course. I was training other instructors about teaching like I do on the exam. And of course I waited until the very last minute to do it. And so I went to a hotel and I just pounded out all the work I had to do for it. And it was amazing. And so we came to a hotel so I can get some work done. So all day Friday, all day Saturday, all day today, I got so much work done, and it's like incredible. Like I feel so good. I feel like I've turned like something that's been dormant for so long, like being a mom, taking care of the baby. And, you know, like that has been my focus, which is wild. Like when you think about what I've done with my business and how it's grown, which by the way, I have so many incredible people working for me that definitely helped make it happen. Like Randy, my COO, she ran the business for me while I was taking care of the baby this whole time. But it's amazing what's happened within the business when I've been focused on my baby. And it feels like, especially after these last 2 days where I've like mapped out the master plan of what we're about to do, it feels like within these last 2 days, like this is the turning point. This is the shift. Like 2025 is going to blow things up within the business. Like, and we've already blown up, right? Like $220 in January of 2022, $20,000 in January of 2023, $70,000 in January of 2024, $122,000 January of 2025. It's insane. Like when you look at the business and what it's grown. And Randy is projecting that this year it will be at like 4 million this year. But she's also thinking like it should be at least 10. And I'm like, I know, right? So it's going to be amazing to see what happens. But it's such a beautiful life that I live. And the last few days getting to work, like it's really been a turning point. And we did also find, we've met a woman who lives locally with us, who I think is going to be an amazing nanny for us, who's going to help with the baby. She actually wants to be a teacher. And so it's super cool. That's what I wanted. I wanted the baby to work with somebody who really wants to be with children. So I'm super excited about that. She's finishing up her other job, and then she'll be able to be with us full time. And it just feels so good. Like yesterday was kind of a little frustrating because I was like, there was like some topics that I don't love talking about, and they're part of the general insurance chapter. Yesterday I wrote the general insurance chapter, like the very first chapter for all the topics. And there's some topics that are just so boring, like reciprocals and I don't know, other boring topics. But I gritted my teeth and I wrote the general insurance chapter, which is the first chapter of everything. And then today I really sat down and laid out the plan for becoming state approved and what content we need to make and how we're going to make everything. And so now it's just going to come down to me writing everything and then handing it over to the team, and then they're going to create everything. We do have to make some new videos, which I'm excited about. And I'm going to have to get some text set up. Like, it's just like, this just feels like a turning point. And it feels like just so much. It was, all about taking care of the baby, which is perfect and amazing. And now she's, almost 2 years old. She's a year and a half now. And not so young and dependent upon mamas. It's like she's been the last 2 days, she's been with daddy all day long. So she sees me when she wakes. She saw me when she woke up for the morning, and then she went out with daddy all day long until 7, 8 o'clock, and then she just came home. and it's amazing. And I got a ton of work done, and she got to hang out with Daddy. And she was even mad this morning, or when was it? I don't remember if it was this morning or what time it was, but she was so, oh, it was this morning. Daddy went to go leave, and she was crying. She's like, Daddy, no. She is such a daddy's girl. But we're going to be heading home tomorrow. Micah, you just texted me. I saw it. We're going to be heading home tomorrow. And I'm super excited because I'm in Melanie's Haute house. I thought it was hot, but it's Haute, Haute. So Melanie Ann Layer is a woman that I follow. She was homeless in her car in 2016, fell in love with her life, started teaching other people how to fall in love with their life. And she now teaches people, you know, she does that on a big, grander scale, and she does all kinds of programs throughout the year. And she has one tomorrow, Quantum Prosperity, which is like changes the whole game on manifestation. She's like, it's not a magic trick. We all talk about it as a magic trick, but that's not what it is. And I'm going to show you a different way of looking at manifestation. And I'm super excited. I'm going to be watching that. It's a 4-hour program. I'm going to be watching that tomorrow with Melanie. I'm in every program that she offers out. Well, I mean, I know she has like definitely closer programs like Unity Mastermind. I don't know exactly all the things that she offers, but everything that she offers and sells to the public, I'm in every single one because I love learning from her. She has so much knowledge and wisdom, and has been amazing. And she shows up in episode 2 of my documentary. So I was actually so like, the Richard is the one who is making me one time. Oh wait. Oh, okay. One time I thought my COO needed something, but she does need something, but not like urgent. So anyway, what was I saying? Shit, I lost it. Melanie. Oh, the Richard Beach is the one who made my documentary. He's so amazing, so freaking incredible. And he was like, I would like, you talk about Melanie a lot, I would like to interview her. And I'm like, you cannot just ask Melanie to be in your documentary. I had such this like division and separation. I don't know what I was thinking, but it took me like a while to like build up the courage. And at this point I had already had a phone call with her actually, but it took me a while to build up the courage. And I sent her team an email asking if she wanted to be part of the documentary, and then she said yes. And then Richard filmed the interview with her. I wasn't a part of it. He filmed the interview with her, and she shows up in episode 2 of the documentary, which is super freaking amazing and fantastic. I mean, this woman is incredible. Going from homeless in her car in 2016 to an $88 million brand, and she's gonna cross 100 million this year. It's just wild and awesome to be able to learn from her and to be in close proximity to her, now being part of her Haute house. It's just an up level from AFE. So AFE is her programs where you just get to go into all of her programs. Haute house is where you get to have weekly calls with her and have hot seat coaching. And so to be able this close to her is going to be freaking fantastic. But she shows up in episode 2 of my documentary, which I think is wonderful. And then she's also in episode 3 as well. We just released episode 2 today. So check it out. Micah texted me. She said it was amazing. It's so incredible. And I'm so grateful to Richard for recording it. And the way in which I met him, like Sarah, my sister, she was like, I got this guy coming over to do some testimonial videos for the people who went through my up level. And I was like, why doesn't he just make a documentary for us? It's like out of the blue, it just came up with this idea. And so he's been building this documentary for us for a while. And it's so crazy, like to see the full, like I was crying on episode 3, like so hard. I was crying on episode 2. I was crying on episode 1. Such an amazing journey, such an amazing journey. But anyway, what a beautiful life that I live, and how awesome it is that all these magical things are happening. 2025 is going to be just wild. And then I've committed going live every single day for 2025, which changes the game. Like this, I am so freaking committed to this going live thing. Whereas like I've given up like multiple times. Like I've thought I was going to do it. I kind of said I was going to do it. I played around with it every once in a while, but I've never made this commitment. Like I will go live every single day. And now it's like, I will not go to bed until I go live, even if the video is like stupid and I'm like, hi guys, I gotta go live today because I have to go live. I'm doing it. I'm doing the damn thing. And I'm such a verbal processor that like it really allows a lot of learning for me. it's probably a relief to my therapist, because like I literally have therapy where I just talk for an hour, just like now I can just go live. Like you guys can be my therapy, because all I'm doing is just verbal processing everything that's happening in my life. Anyway, I'm gonna go back just in case the baby wakes up. But it's so beautiful watching David and hers relationship. Like I was joking around. I was getting waxed the other day, and we were talking about our husbands and our babies. And she was talking about, she said, you know, when seeing my husband be a dad helps sometimes. It makes up for the parts where he lacks as a husband. I started laughing so hard. David is an amazing husband, but it certainly helps watching him being with the baby. But anyway, I'm gonna go. I'm in the hotel hallway. See you guys later. Bye.